everybody, I hope you're all well this fine evening. It is 20 to 10 here, UK time. This is a final push for questions for me and Andy Otley for the pre-record that I'm doing tomorrow. I do already have 15 questions that I've personally chosen to ask him for tomorrow, but I want to get your guys' involvement, your guys' questions, queries, comments. Put them down in the live chat if you're here. Let me know what you're saying. And this will be the last time that I will be asking for questions. I did put out a advance notice a few days ago saying that me and Andy Otley are podcast tomorrow, which is the 17th of September at 5 p.m. British time, which works out 12 noon Eastern, 11 Central, 8 a.m. Pacific time. And let me know if you've got any questions or Andy Otley tomorrow. Please put them in the live chat now, and then I can download them or screenshot them, and then I will make sure I have them on top of the questions that I have for him already for tomorrow. Like I said, I already have 15 questions for him. I do have him for about an hour and a half ish to record with tomorrow, so I've got to make sure the questions are suitable, they're practical, they're not personal. But guys, if you have some basic Elvis questions you want to know, or you want to know about more who know more about who Andy is, drop some questions for me in the live chat now, and then like I said, I will write these down and ask him tomorrow on the pre-recorded session. Like I said, I do have 15 questions for him already for tomorrow. Hey Clayton, hey Christine. Good to see you, Christina. But yeah, let me know, guys, if you have some questions that you want to answer or you want to ask him. Put these in the live chat now, so I will then ask him on top of the questions that are already written down in my script, ready for tomorrow. Because obviously, I do script a lot of my stuff. It's all to make sure that my anxiety is not going to flip its head and make me feel awkward or make my brain go, "Ah, what the hell am I doing?" So I do have a form of script written down. I do have his background written down. Like I said, I have got 15 of my own questions written down already. So if you guys want to join in the fun for tomorrow's pre-record, jot down your questions now, and then I will screenshot them and write them down on my notebook, and they will be added to the pile that I already have for Mr. Andy Otley for tomorrow's pre-recorded podcast. It's not going to be a live podcast because it's not fair on him in case of the trolls. So I have opted to do this as a pre-recorded. I did do the first one live with him, and I don't really want to risk having trolls again. So this second part of the first podcast will be pre-recorded. Hi SJ, hey Miss Nora, hey Clayton, how's it going? But like I said, guys, if you want to drop down your questions in the live chat now and let me know if you've got any questions for Andy Otley for tomorrow. I do already have 15 of my own questions that I've pre-written. So if you want to add to the pile of questions, I do have them for about an hour to an hour and a half maximum tomorrow. So they need to be pretty short and pretty quick to ask, because I'm going to be literally boom, 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 boom. They're going to be one. I'm literally going to be throwing him the questions. Hey, Miss Pamela, good to see you. So, guys, if you want to be part of the pre-recorded fun for tomorrow, I need your questions in the next, now, preferably now or early hours tomorrow morning, because when tomorrow night comes, I need to be able to be boom, 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 boom on it. So if you've got any questions for Andy for tomorrow, please put them in the chat now. I will then personally write them down, and they will be added to the questions that I've already got written down in my notebook behind me, just here. I do have 3 pages of handwritten notes for tomorrow to go through with him. So if you want to add to that list, then I need to know by tonight what questions you've got. So then I can add it. I can add the questions on the pre-record with him, because I'm doing it to lower his anxiety as well as mine. So that's the way that I'm looking at it. But yeah, please put your questions in the chat now. Let me know if you have any questions. This is going to be a very, very, very quick live. I don't want to be here too long, but yeah, I just want your questions, your comments, any fun stuff that you want to know about him. Like I said, I do have a little bit of pre-recorded, handwritten stuff already in the chat. So if you wanna be included in the pre-recorded questions, I need to know your questions now, so that I can write them down on this list that I've got already, and then he won't be totally thrown as to what the questions are going to be, because I don't think it's really fair on him to not really know what he's going to be put through tomorrow. He kind of knows some instinct questions that I'm probably going to ask, but he's not going to know hardly any of them. Like, I'm not letting up. I haven't, like, I have asked him just now in a private message, do you want the questions now, so you're ready for them to answer tomorrow, or are you just going to wing it? And I haven't heard back. So, hey, Reese, what's up, my friend? This is just a pre-question session for Andy Otley for tomorrow. If you guys have got questions, I need to know right now in the chat. If you guys want to be included in the list of questions, I need to know now, so that I can add you on to the list of questions I already have. Like I said, I have him for about an hour and a half ish tomorrow. So I need to know right now what your questions are. So then I can then spread the message to him, let him know that the chat has asked some more questions. But yeah, I have got 15 on my own that I'm going to be asking him. So they are pretty lengthy ones that I've already written down. So he's going to be getting quite boom, 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 thrown at the deep end of the questions that I've got for him for tomorrow night already. But guys, if you want to have a chance at asking at least one question, I need to know right now what your question is, and I can then transfer it onto my notebook and have them ready to go for tomorrow, because during the day I'm out. So during the day I won't be checking my social media. So if you can put them in the chat now or zip them over to me in email first thing tomorrow morning, I will check my email like probably 2 or 3 times throughout the day tomorrow. And if I miss it, then I miss it. But hey, Addy, I love you, sis. Hey, Adrian, how's it going? I'm just asking people, if you want to be involved in the pre-record tomorrow with me and Mr. Andy Otley, I need your questions right now, because I'm out all day tomorrow, and I'm literally going to be coming home, hopping straight onto the computer to do the pre-record. So if you have any questions for Andy now, put them in the chat right now, literally right now, because I need to know what questions you've got, so that I can then add them onto my list of 15 questions that I already got for him, that I've started writing earlier today. So he has got quite a lot of questions already being thrown at him. But yeah, if you do have a question for Andy, please let me know in the chat now, so then I can then write that question down. It can be added on to the list of questions. Like I said, I do already have 3 pages of introduction and questions that I've written myself. So yeah, if you want to be involved in the pre-record, I need to know questions now, so that I can add you onto the list of questions that I already have in the background. I've been sitting here for like the last 2 hours going through everything. So hopefully I've already got some questions that he's not going to expect me to throw at him. But yeah, if you want to be involved in the pre-record tomorrow, I need to know what question you've got, what kind of period of effort you're asking about, or if it's a everyday question, then I need to know what you want to know about him, whether it's about the care home work, or the disability group work he does, or the friendship with me and how I got into knowing him, that kind of stuff. I want some questions in the chat, so then at least he'll have a chance of actually responding to you guys on the pre-record for tomorrow. But I'm mega excited about this, guys. I'm literally buzzing. Oh my god, like buzzing. Buzzing is the understatement. Like, I am buzzing to do this interview tomorrow. Buzzing. It's not even to cut it. Like, I'm super excited. The fact that he's agreed to do a part 2 with me is insane. Like, this is going to be awesome. Like, I'm so excited. Look, I'm woohoo. I'm actually going to put an Elvis costume, well, kind of an Elvis costume on tomorrow for the interview. I want to make a good impression. I want to make sure I'm ready for him. And it's going to be awesome. I think this is going to be a really, really exciting part 2 to get to know him a bit more, introduce him to you guys more, get him used to the channel as well. So I think that's going to be a good thing for him to see that we're serious, that we mean business here on the channel, that we're a family, we're a community, we're a friendship unit. I'm really, really excited about how this is going to go because he was really cool last time. Last time, I think I had him for like nearly 2 hours. So it's going to be a shorter pre-record this time, but it's still going to be a lot of questions that you guys can throw in. I did do a community tab post about 3 or 4 days ago. So if you want to scan back on my community tab post, there will be a chance to comment some questions on there. I am literally want you guys to be involved. Throw your question, throw a comment, throw a suggestion at him. Let him know that you're excited about it. I'm literally can't wait to do this tomorrow. I am buzzing. I've literally got like 15 questions on my own already to go, so that's going to be awesome. Like, I literally can't wait to do that. Hey, Denny, good to see you. This is just a quick pre-question stream for Andy Otley for tomorrow. If you have any questions, Denny, for Andy Otley that you want involved in the pre-recorded video, I need to know by now because I'm going to start writing everything down. I've already got my own 15 questions that I'm going to be asking him, plus about a 5-minute introduction to warm up. So it's really going to be technically about 20 minutes, half an hour, just with what I've got in my script. I'm good, Denny. I'm mega excited. I'm buzzed. Like, I am super excited. Tomorrow's going to be awesome. Hell yeah. I'm so buzzed for this. I can't even tell you how excited I am. Like, literally, I am like, woohoo. Like, I literally can't wait. Like, I am so excited. He's agreed to do a part 2 with me. Like, I never thought that I'd end up doing a part 2 podcast with him. Like, I did a part 1 last year. I believe it was last year. Was it this year? I have to go back and check. Oops. Yeah, I did a part 1 with him, which was like 2 and a bit hours. But this time it's going to be a much smaller, shorter podcast, probably about an hour and a half max, pushing it, probably an hour that I'm going to try and keep it at. But I want you guys to be involved as much as I'm going to be involved in it. If you guys have any suggestions or comments, let me know. And I will write them down on my script that I've got behind me just here. I am literally trying to rack my brain for last minute little things that I may think that he wants to say, or that yeah, Denny, I'm so excited about doing this pre-recorded podcast. I can't wait. Like, literally, when he said about doing a part 2 with me, I was like, woohoo, I've been asking for months to do a part 2 with him, and he's been busy, I've been busy, he's been ill, I've been ill, so our diaries just kind of haven't matched yet. And then we finally sat down the other day and we're like, right, let's get this on the books, let's get it in, let's get it sealed, let's get it booked, none of us can back out. So that's kind of where we're at for podcasts. Like, I had to literally go, right, when, what day, what time, seal it, book it, that's it. So literally, I've had to be on top of him going, when, what time, where are you, boom, do it, book it, seal it in, that's it. So, I've literally, yeah, so I'm literally really excited about this tomorrow. Like, I am buzzing that it's going to be a part 2 with me and Andy having a bit of banter, a bit of a laugh, maybe a few jokes thrown in. It's going to be fun. I love chatting with Andy. I absolutely adore the guy. I think he's fun. He's genuine. He's humble. He's kind. He's compassionate. He's loving. He's empathetic. He's supportive of me. I really, really feel special that he's taking the time out of his work schedule to chat with me and to answer any questions that we have about his Elvis work, his background. And I'm just really grateful he's given up the time to see me tomorrow. So, hey, Scrapper Wolf, good to see you back. How are you? I hope you're well. This is a chance for you to ask any questions about Andy, ready for my pre-record tomorrow. I will be pre-recording with him at 5 o'clock British time, which is 12 noon Eastern, 11 Central, 8 and Pacific Standard Time. So if you've got any questions, let me know in the chat right now, because I need to know before I log off, because I need to be able to have all the questions ready, done, sealed, so I don't have to panic about it tomorrow when I come back from being out all day. And I'm literally going to be out all day till about 3 o'clock. Then I'm going to have to come back, get straight on the computer, and get myself ready to go. So it's literally going to be boom, 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 go. But yeah, I'm mega excited about tomorrow. It's going to be epic. I'm so excited. I cannot wait. Seriously, I am so super buzzed right now. Like, I cannot wait to speak to him again, see him again. I'm seeing him this weekend as well. Yeah, so it's going to be a crazy one, because I'm seeing him tomorrow for the podcast. I'm seeing him for the weekend for the gig. And then I'm seeing him the following weekend as well. Oh my God. And then I'm seeing him the following Wednesday as well, because we're going out to a show. So I am like, woohoo. The next like 3 weeks, he's going to be sick of me. He's going to be like, what the hell, Gemma? So yeah, I'm literally planning last minute questions right now. If you want to be involved in the pre-record for tomorrow, I need your questions in this chat like ASAP, like now. If you want to be involved in the questions, hey Rich, hey Wes, good to see you. Wes, I need your questions in the chat right now, my friend. If you want to ask Andy a question for tomorrow, I need it in the chat like now, because I'm going to start writing them all down. He's already got 15 questions from me. Yes, 5 questions from me for tomorrow already. Hey, friggin', good to see you, my friend. Let me give you a wrench, my friend. Hold on. You've been with me for quite a while. And Scrapper Wolf, I need to give you a wrench back as well. So let me give you a wrench back. But yeah, if you want to ask Andy Otley a question, I need you to put it in the chat now, so then I can see it. I will write it down in my notepad to add to the list of questions that I'm going to be asking him tomorrow. I am going to be pre-recording it. This is a pre-recorded video, not a live stream tomorrow. It'll be a pre-recorded due to his permission and my permission, and we don't want to risk trolls and stuff. It's not fair to throw trolls at him or for me, so it's going to be pre-recorded for both of our anxiety reasons. So tomorrow I will be doing a pre-record at 5 p.m. British time, which is 12 noon Eastern, 11 Central, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you want to write some questions down and be involved in the video, let me know. I need to know your questions like ASAP, because I'm not going to have time to check anything tomorrow. I just need to know that you're involved, that you're interested in it. Like I said, I've got 15 questions of my own that I've oh, Wes, that's a good question, my friend. Hold on, I'm going to add that right now. Question 11. Are Elvis impersonators friendly towards each other, or are they in total competition with each other? Wes, thank you very much for that question, my friend. I will put your name on that one right now. Wes, aka Rich New Design, asked. Okay, where's your question? Is added onto the pile, my friend. Thank you very much for that question, Wes. That has been written down and will be part of the video for tomorrow. I have just written that down, so thank you very much. Anyone else with a question for Andy? Because I need to let him know roughly how many questions he's got. He's now got 16 questions to be asked for tomorrow. You're welcome, Wes. Thank you for the question. That's awesome. I didn't think of that. I should have thought about that question, but my brain hasn't accessed it. So thank you very much, Wes. That will be one of the questions that gets asked, and I will state you as the channel who asked it as well. So If anyone wants to throw a question for Andy in the chat, let me know, because it would be nice to get some questions involved from you guys in the chat. Like I said, there is 16 questions plus the introduction that I need to do for him as well. But yeah, I really want you guys' involvement. I really want you guys to have the chance to ask at least 1 to maybe 2 questions a piece each. So if you guys have got a question, I do have a community tab post that I did like 3 days ago. Denny, I have actually got that question already, my friend. So if you want to ask a different one, I do already have that question as question 2, believe it or not. That's one of the questions that I wanted to know. So Denny, if you want to think of a new question, let me know. That question is already stated on the script. So if anyone has any questions they want to ask Annie, let me know. Apart from the question from Wes or Denny, which I've already got written down. But yeah, I need to know your questions like ASAP, and I can add them on to the list that I've already got for tomorrow. There is 16 so far, so he's got quite a lot of questions to get through anyway. Like I said, I have got him for about an hour to an hour and a half tomorrow, so I'll make sure the questions are in time with the time allowance that we've got to ask him some stuff. Obviously, I am going to be careful with regards to personal stuff, because obviously there is boundaries with regards to his personal life and my personal life. So I'm going to try and stick in the kind of middle boundary with that. But if you want to ask a question, let me know in the chat, because I won't need to write them down. They will be ready for tomorrow by the time I get back. I don't want to be rushing around writing last minute questions down. So right now he does have 16 questions that are going to be put into the questions. But I am really excited about this. I think he's got quite a good mix of questions already. But yeah, I want you guys to be involved. So if you have got some last minute questions, let me know now, so then I can put them into the questions for tomorrow before I ask him. But there is 16 written down. But yeah, Wes or Ali or anyone, if you have any more. Yep, Denny, I've also got that question, but I will let you have that, so that's fine. Hey Dylan, how's it going? This is a quick live stream just to ask my Elvis tribute for tomorrow. Any questions or comments that you've got? I've got 16 questions written down for him. So if you want to ask a question, Dylan, make it known now, so then I can write it down and then put it into the script for tomorrow amongst the other questions that I've already got. I'm good, Dylan. Thank you. I'm buzzing. I'm literally planning this interview for tomorrow, so I want to make sure it's perfect. I want to make sure that I've got everything smack down written down. I've literally gone through some of the previous stuff that we discussed. And I'm like, right, make sure I don't ask that. Make sure I don't ask that, and so I've got a few things that I've been through already. Oh, Wes, what a question! What a banger! Let me write that down as a new question. What's the craziest thing to happen during a performance? Has there been any uncontrollable crowd? Oh, Denny, what a question. Hold on a minute. I'm going to have to actually get another bit of paper now, because I've actually filled up 3 whole bits of A4. Have you ever had a Elvis ghostly experience? So he's got I'm interviewing my Elvis tribute, Bridge. BJ, I can't ask him that because he's married, so don't even go there. Yeah, I can't ask that question, BJ, because yeah, he's married, and that would cause a lot of trouble. So I'm not going to even ask that, my friend. But yeah, any other question apart from that, BJ, will be fine. But I'm not going to ask him about taking me out because that's no. But yeah, I do have. There is so far now 17 questions that I've got for tomorrow. So it's got quite a good mix of questions to be thrown at him. So I'm quite looking forward to this. I think having your guys' input on this as well. I think it's going to be the essential bunch to make it different from just me doing it. Yeah, guys, I want to make sure that if you guys have got questions, that this is your last chance to be involved in the questioning. So if you want to ask Annie some questions, I do need to know like now, because I want to make sure that everything is ready to go. Bridge, okay, you've got it. Bridge, you've got it. What is your favorite Elvis film? And that's from Bridge. That's from Denny. So I know who's asked it. And then these two other questions were from Wes. So that's Wes and Wes on that one. So Wes has asked 2, Denny's asked 1, Bridge has asked 1. So yeah, we've got quite a good bunch of questions so far now. But yeah, guys, let me know if you've got any more questions for him, because so far he is now up to 18. We've now got 18 questions for him, which I think is quite a good mix so far with what we've got. So got that, and then that. Okay, so that's how it goes. Okay. I just want to make sure that we've got enough questions to keep him focused. Yeah, I've already got that question, BJ. How did you get into the Elvis tribute work? I've already got that question as like number 2. So yeah, there's quite a lot of different questions that he's got. So far there's 17, 18 questions so far. I want to try and keep it to a round number. So like if we can get it to over 20 or maybe 20-ish, then I think that'll give him a nice round number of different people that he needs to respond to. But yeah, I want as many questions as you've got to throw it in, basically. I want to make this interview so fun that he doesn't recognize that some of these aren't from me. So he's going to have quite a lot of different people's names to respond to in this. But yeah, guys, let me know in the chat right now if you want to ask a question. If you've got, apart from the questions that I've got, I will read them to you, so then you know kind of what my area is. So I've got how did he get into the Elvis work? What costumes has he got? Where does he get them from? Where does he get them made? Where does he get his shoes from? What period of Elvis is his favourite and least favourite? What is the difference between him doing a pub and social club and care home gig? I've got what is your favourite song and why? What is your least favourite song and why? Tell us about hobbies and interests and your passions. Tell us about why you're so passionate about people with disabilities and mental health issues. Where do you see yourself in 10 years' time? What's your goal? And then Wes with his 2 questions, Denny with her question, Bridge with her question. So there is quite a few different themed question. Okay, Bridge, Facebook me. Bridge, you've got me on Facebook. Facebook me. If you don't want to say it on here. But yeah, I just want him to have a mix of different questions. I think it'd be nice for him to experience some YouTube side questions. Oh, Miss K. Yay, good question. Let me write you down right now. Hey Charlie. What is his favorite event or convention to go to? Convention to attend. Thank you, Miss K. You're now added to the pile of people that I'm going to be asking the questions to him for tomorrow. He's got quite a lot of different themed questions now. So, Charlie, if you want to ask a question, let me know. Charlie, if you want to ask a question for Andy Otley tomorrow, I need to know now because all these questions are now going to be scripted up and ready to go for tomorrow, so I don't have to rush around panicking. I just want to know any last minute questions that people have got. Charlie, I need to ring you, Charlie. Actually, I might ring you privately and have a chat with you about the questions you might have for Andy. But so far, there is now 19 questions, which I think he's going to be pretty shocked with because last time I only had like 12 for him. So this time there's like nearly 8 more. So far so good. He's got an extra like 8-9 more questions so far. So I've written down every question that has been put in my chat. So Charlie, if you want to ask Andy a question for tomorrow, let me know in the chat so then I can write your name down on the list of people that have actually added into the questions that I've already got. But so far there is 19 questions for him, which I think he's going to be over happy with anyway. But I'm good. I'm buzzing. I'm super stoked. I'm super excited for this. Like literally, I cannot wait to do this podcast. I am buzzing. Literally, if Andy sees this live stream right now, he's probably gonna be like, "What the hell are you doing, Gemma?" Because I've actually tagged him in the title. So, again, saying that he's probably going to be in bed right now, actually, to be fair. So he's probably not even going to see this anyway. But yeah, guys, if you don't have any more questions, I will end the stream. Because, you know, I want to make sure he's got enough questions to be getting through his answers for tomorrow. So far, there's 19 questions that I think he's not been asked before. So, and I've also got like a 5-minute introduction to talk about him. But yeah, guys, if there's no more questions or no one else has got any suggestions, I will end the stream and I will say that we're done. Okay, Bridget, message me on Facebook, please. Yeah, message me on Facebook, Bridge, and I will get back to you. But yeah, if you've not got any more questions, guys, I will end the stream. I just want to make sure that Wes has another question. Wes, you are a genius. Wes's third question. Does he perform in the 68 comeback white jumpsuit in Vegas? Okay, I'll say Ali asked it. Where's Anne Ali? There we go. So that's now 20 questions he's got. Which I think he's going to be not expecting that many questions, to be fair. But yeah, he's got quite a lot of different themed questions now. So there is 20 questions, which I think he's going to extremely be proud of, I think. Some of these questions he's going to be like, how the hell do you think these up? I'll be like, I didn't. Hello, Shakur. How are you? I'm just about to end the stream unless you have a question for Andy Otley for tomorrow. I am doing a pre-recorded podcast tomorrow at 5 p.m. British time. So I just want Andy to know that he has actually got quite a lot of questions ready for him to be answered tomorrow. He's got 20 questions. Not unless you want to add a final question to make it 21. Because then it'd be 21 question stream. Well, pre-record, not stream. Pre-record. Hello, Ali Machette. How are you? I've got that song. I've got that question already, Charlie. Bridge, excellent question. That's never been asked, as far as I'm aware, to him. Question 21 from Bridge. Bridge, second question. Does he ever perform and feel Elvis is there? Good question, Bridge. I've added that on, my friend. So it's now 22 questions he's got now. I'm sure he'll be over delighted with the question response that he's had. I'm sure he's gonna appreciate all these good questions, guys. Literally, I've now got 4 pages of A4 to get through to him tomorrow. There'll be quite a lot. I think this will be about an hour to about an hour and 20 minutes pre-recorded. I will try and get it up tomorrow night, if not the next day. So it'll be up tomorrow night, or if not Thursday. But I'll let you know on the community tab post whether I'm uploading it tomorrow night, or whether it's going to be a Thursday morning upload. But probably more likely Thursday. But I will try for tomorrow night to get it uploaded. But thank you very much, guys, for your questions. Take care. And I'll see you tomorrow on the pre-record. Bye.